It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. James Ballinghoff. Dr. James Ballinghoff is the Vice President and Chief Nurse Executive for the University of Pennsylvania Health System. He also serves as the Assistant Dean for Clinical Practice at the University of Pennsylvania School of Nursing. A proud graduate of LaSalle University, he earned his BSN, MSN, and MBA there, and later received his doctorate in nursing practice from the University of Pennsylvania. Ballinghoff has served in several leadership positions within the University of Pennsylvania Health System, including Chief Nursing Officer, Director of Critical Care and Cardiology at Penn Presbyterian Medical Center, Director of Quality, Program Development and Regulatory Affairs at Penn Home Care and Hospice Services, and Director of Penn's Home Care Agency. In 2012, he was honored with the Philadelphia Tri-State Nursing Excellence Award for advancing and leading the profession, given by Nursing Spectrum magazine, and has been recognized for his caring and compassionate leadership style, and for his work as a mentor and for other nurses in their work with patients and as administrators. Dr. Ballinghoff has presented both nationally and internationally on various topics, including leadership, reducing hospital readmissions, patient flow, and implementing a shared governance model. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Ballinghoff as your commencement speaker.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Dean Roper, faculty, graduates, family, and friends, it's truly an honor to be here with you today on this momentous occasion for Drexel University. Today we come together to celebrate the nursing and healthcare professionals class of 2025. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be part of this celebration. Like you, I know I'll look back on this experience with great fondness for many years to come. And really, what a time to be a commencement speaker. If I had to describe life right now, I'd say it feels a lot like an amusement park, and we're all strapped into the roller coaster. Some of us sprinted to get on the ride, others were talked into it, and a few of us may have ended up on it against our will. Regardless of how we got here, the ride is full of highs and lows, moments that make us laugh, moments that make us scream, and times when all we can do is hold on for dear life. But eventually, the ride slows down, we step off, catch our breath, regain our balance, and then we move on to the next adventure. You, our Drexel University graduates, are perfectly poised for that next adventure. You've worked incredibly hard to reach this milestone, your graduation day. My first piece of advice is simple. Cherish this moment. Step away from your screens, soak it all in, notice how you feel, and take a good look at the people around you. This is a day you'll look back on many times with pride, gratitude, and with a well-earned sense of accomplishment. Today isn't just a ceremony. It's the culmination of every challenge you've faced, every long night you've pushed through, and every lesson you've learned along the way. And all of it will continue to shape and guide your journey into tomorrow. As you look ahead, know that this moment is not just an ending, it's a beginning. The world you're stepping into needs compassionate, skilled, and courageous healthcare professionals more than ever, and that's exactly who you are. You've trained not just in the science of healing, but in the art of caring. You've learned to listen, to advocate, to lead, even in uncertainty. Whether you find yourself in a bustling hospital, a quiet clinic, a research lab, or a community health center, remember this: you are the difference maker. You are the steady hands and open heart someone will depend on in their most vulnerable moment. The road ahead will still have its twists and turns. There will be challenges you don't expect, days that test your patience, and moments that stretch your strength. But you've already proven that you can rise with grace, grit, and purpose. Lately, There's been a lot of speculation and a lot of conversation about the value of education. Is it worth the investment? Does it really make a difference? From where I can stand, I can say with complete honesty, yes, it does, especially in the field you've chosen, one rooted in service, compassion, and lifelong learning. Healthcare wasn't my first career. I became a nurse at the age of 34 with a diploma in nursing and an associate's degree in science. That step changed the course of my life. As I earned higher degrees, opportunities opened. Those degrees didn't hand me anything. I still had to work hard and prove myself. But each level gave me access. It gave me options, a seat at the table, and the tools to create a fulfilling and impactful career. Higher education didn't just change my resume, it changed me. It built my confidence, expanded my perspective, and deepened my purpose. And I know it'll do the same for you. Most of you began this journey during a global pandemic, a once-in-a-century event that reshaped the world. You didn't just face typical academic pressures, you encountered challenges far beyond those of the traditional student. Expectations were heightened, the bar was raised, and yet you met it with resilience and unwavering commitment. You gained knowledge and experience that many before you never had. You mastered new technologies, adapted to new ways of learning and caring, and endured upheaval and tested your limits. But through it all, you grew. Your education was forged in real-world experience, in uncertainty, in adaptation, in action. Make no mistake, the road ahead will not be without its challenges. The healthcare industry is standing on the edge of major transformation. Financial pressures are real. We see headlines about layoffs, downsizing, and facility closures. And technology continues to evolve how, when, and where care is delivered. But with every challenge comes opportunity. So I urge you, embrace the challenges, lean into them. Use your unique education and lived experience to push healthcare forward. You are not just ready for what's next, you are exactly what the future of healthcare needs. In each of your areas of education and training, you will have the chance to help shape and advance emerging technologies transforming how we care for patients and support our communities. These innovations, from artificial intelligence to virtual models of care, represent a revolution in healthcare, and you are stepping into the field at precisely the right time to be a part of it. As healthcare continues to evolve, your perspective as a new graduate is not just valuable, it's essential. You bring fresh insight to the table, informed by your education, shaped by your lived experience, and sharpened by your perseverance. You'll contribute to the conversations that define care delivery, influence policies, and help design the workflows of tomorrow. I'd also like to share with you this. The knowledge you've gained, the skills you've mastered, and the experiences you've overcome, while incredibly important, are not enough on their own. To truly thrive in this field, you also need compassion. You need empathy. You need kindness, not just for your patients, but for yourself. For the past few years, you've had your heads buried in textbooks, lectures, and exam prep. You might be wondering what's been happening in the world outside of those walls. Well, let me tell you, there's been a lot of change. As a nurse and a leader, I feel a responsibility to make sure that you're as informed, so you're as prepared as possible for the next chapter of your life. In America, we no longer just gossip, we spill the tea. And if you're lucky, it's piping hot tea. If you've got charm and style, we call that Riz. When something's exciting or awesome, we don't just say it's good, we say it's lit. And when it's time to take action, we don't just slay dragons, we slay to impress. So here's my final piece of advice. Get the piping hot tea on where the best jobs are. Make sure that employer is lit. Show up for that interview with some serious riz. Slay that interview and snatch that job you've always wanted. Or the, or the one that'll get you the job you've always wanted. Seize this moment. Go forward with integrity, compassion, empathy, and kindness, because those are the qualities that will truly set you apart. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are the future of healthcare, and the world is ready for your brilliance.
I feel like I should say he slayed that presentation.